Hey guys, this is going to be my first vlog video, I guess. I'm driving and I need to get one of those dash mount things because I'm clearly holding this with my hand, and I had to turn on the light because it's kind of dark. I'm on my way home from work. Well, not on my way home. I'm actually on my way to meet up with my realtor because I am going to look at a property again today to potentially put an offer on. If you watch my previous video entitled Life Update, Where Have I Been, that'll let you know why I'm going to go look at properties. But I am going to go look at a townhouse in Maryland with my realtor now, and then I'll probably stop and get me a bite to eat, and then I'm going to meet one of my girlfriends at my house because she's going to help pack up some more stuff. So after I filmed that last video, the life update, I had what I deemed as a packing party, and I'm sorry I'm not looking at you guys, like I said, I'm driving, but I had a packing party where I invited some of my girlfriends, some of my family, my cousins and stuff over, and everybody just picked an area of the house and started packing. And then I ordered like pizza and wings and sodas, and we had wine or whatever they wanted, and we did it from about 10 to 3. So we did a lot that day. And then yesterday I told myself I was going to come back every night after work this week. That didn't happen because I was tired. So the only other day that I came back to the house and actually packed was yesterday. I had another one of my girlfriends meet me at the house yesterday, and we packed from about 8 to 10. And in those 2 hours we accomplished a lot. So basically the whole first floor is done, and then I started upstairs last night as well. So the hallway is done upstairs because I had decor on the walls and stuff like that. And then both of the linen closets are done. So I just have the 2 guest rooms to do, the office, and then basically my closet, which I'm just going to transfer all my clothes and shoes to my parents' house because that's where I'm at right now. And I'm just going to do that in cars. I don't have to move that to a storage unit. I did finally rent the storage unit, guys. It is so expensive to store stuff in this area. Like a 10 by 15 unit, because I have furniture and stuff, is like $200 a month. It's crazy. That's so expensive. But anyway, I rented the unit last weekend and I had to order a lock. And this is the lock that I chose. Of course, it's pink. It's so cute. So I'm gonna put that on my unit. And my car is crazy. Look at this, guys. My car is so crazy right now. Look at this. So I have more supplies. This is bubble wrap, and then in the back, I don't know if you guys can see that, but there's nothing but boxes back there. People are honking at me, guys. Nothing but boxes back there. Crap. Yeah, so I have more smaller boxes back there, and we ran out of large boxes. I think I only have maybe one left. So tomorrow, Saturday morning, I'm gonna have to go back to the U-Haul place and get some more extra large or large boxes because we only have a couple of mediums, and then the ones back here are the office mover kind of boxes where they're kind of like file boxes, so they're not that big, but I have quite a few of those, so those should help out as well. So we'll see how far we get today and then tonight, because I only want to do it for a couple of hours, and then tomorrow, Saturday, is my last day to have like a full day of packing because Sunday is moving day for me. I rented a truck. I got a 20-foot truck because I'm not trying to make multiple stops or multiple trips, even though I won't be doing it myself, but I'm pretty sure my father and my brother and my cousin won't want to make multiple trips. So I got the largest size truck so that we could just put everything in it and make one trip to the storage unit and then go return the truck. So we're going to do that on Sunday morning. Yeah, Sunday morning I'm going to pick up the truck, and I'm going to go with my dad to get the truck and then meet my cousin and my brother and whoever else is going to help me back up at the house around 9:30. And hopefully, my goal is to have the house packed up so well and the furniture wrapped like in plastic wrap, bubble wrap, furniture pads, all that stuff so well that we're able to be done with everything by 2 o'clock. And I think that's more than enough time if we really start at 9:30. I'm gonna say 10 because my family's kind of late. So if we start at 10, I would like to be done by 2. And the storage unit isn't too far from the house. And my parents live, in case you're wondering, my parents live in the same area as you know, where my husband and I live, maybe not even 10 minutes away. So I'm still in the same area. And the storage unit is probably 10 or 15 minutes away from our neighborhood. So again, it's definitely not far at all. What else? So someone wrote in my comment section, and I have been reading all your comments. Thank you so much for your well wishes, your prayers. Like, guys, you don't know how much that means right now. It is tough to go through this, but again, like I said in that other video, I've just been praying, and I've been really trying to look at the positive and trying to be optimistic about everything. But you don't know how much your prayers mean. Like, thank you guys so much. Like, it's just ridiculous how much of an outpouring of love and support and compassion that you guys have, you know, for me. And we haven't even met in person, you know, so that's just so great. Like, I love that about YouTube, how you have the opportunity to touch so many lives and reach so many people without even seeing them in person. Like, that's just crazy to me. The internet is just crazy. But thank you so much. And what was I gonna say? I lost my train of thought. Sorry, guys. Oh, someone in the comments section, in that last video, I was asking what types of videos you guys were interested in seeing, whether they were pack with me's or like declutter videos and stuff like that. I'm not going to be able to do a declutter video, honestly, because I really did try to not keep a lot of trash in the house. So I'm not really throwing away that much, with the exception of like junk mail that's still coming now, and like supply trash, like the wrapper to the bubble wrap and stuff like that, or, you know, empty tape rolls and stuff. We really don't have too much trash because I didn't keep a lot of trash in the house, so I won't be really able to do a declutter. And then we split everything that was in the house, so it's not really too much stuff that I'm taking that I don't actually need or want. So the declutter video is probably going to be out. The pack with me, I can do some of that tonight. I can film some of that for you guys, because some of you guys said that you were interested in that. But I said all that to say, someone wrote in the comment section that they were also interested in seeing some of the house hunting process and videos of the house hunts that I'm going to be doing, or that I have been doing with my realtor. I think we've seen about 5 properties so far. I put an offer on one, and I didn't get it. It was a foreclosure, and I didn't get that one. Again, the market here is crazy. There's not a lot going on the market, and then when something does hit the market, it's like a bidding war. It's crazy. And because I'm venturing out doing this by myself, I'm not going to get caught up in being house poor. So I have a certain amount in my head that I'm willing to spend, and I don't want to go over that. So I've seen about 5 houses, put an offer on one. The one that I'm actually going to see tonight is still around the corner, actually, from where we live now. It's not far, still in the same city. But it's listed rather low for the area, and I don't know if that's just to drum up extra interest, because sometimes realtors do that, and I can't stand when they do that, because it works, and you end up in a bidding war with all these people who want the property because it's low. I don't know if that's what the deal is, or because it needs so much cosmetic work. So I think I'm going to be able to show you guys the inside of that as much as possible. I don't have my stick or my tripod or anything. Like I said, I'm holding this with my hand, but I can try to show you the inside of that house. The reason why, and I showed some of my friends and my family the property that I'm going to go see tonight. The reason why I'm interested in it is because this is not I'm not a first-time home buyer. This will actually be my 3rd property that I'm purchasing. The first 2 I purchased with my husband, obviously. So we got a townhouse, a small townhouse for our first home, and then we sold that and we brought the single family, which is what we're moving out of now. And now I'm interested in finding townhomes alone. So this is not my first rodeo, basically. And unlike when we bought the first time and I was really caught up on how the property looked when I purchased it, now I know going into, because the single family home we brought, when we brought it, we knew it needed cosmetic work, and I liked that about the property. We got it at a really good price, and I could put my own spin on things. Like, that's what I like to do. I like to, you know, paint and stencil and furnish and decorate and stuff like that. So I knew I could put my own stamp on it. So with this property, of course, you know, I sent it to a couple of you know, my friends and family, and they liked the property, but they were, you know, kind of hung up on the look of it, I guess. And the fact that it needs cosmetic work. So I say all that to say, if I am able to show it to you, I know it still has like blue carpet, and because the homes were built in the mid-90s, which is not old at all. That's actually when our current house was built, and also when our previous townhome was built as well. Just one second, guys, I'm trying to back up. But with all that being said, back then the style was colored carpet, or some people had colored carpet in their house, I don't know. And also, you know, there's not stainless steel appliances in the kitchen, there's no granite, stuff like that. There's the paint on the walls need to be painted, obviously, but I can look past all that stuff because I know that it's not the style that I would choose, and I know what my style is. So I know I would have hardwoods, I know I would have fresh carpet upstairs, I know I would paint my walls a neutral gray, I know how to accessorize and decorate and stuff like that. It's not that bad to get stainless steel appliances in the kitchen. They always have package deals at places like Best Buy and stuff like that, so it's not that big of a deal to me. And because we're selling the single family, I'll have cash on hand to do some upgrades. Now, I'm not going to blow through all the cash, obviously, but to do some of the upgrades before I move into the property. So for me, the things that I look at it in a property are location, price, the things you can't change: location, price, layout, square footage, and how much work I'll have to put into the property to get it to the level that I want, because that determines how much money out of pocket I'll have to spend or loan, but I'll be doing stuff out of pocket. So those are the 4 things that I mainly look for, and in this property, it's in the area that I like. The square footage is nice. The layout is really, really nice, because, you know, I did the makeover in the dining room, and essentially I'm going to keep all that stuff, and that's going to be my dining room again wherever I am. The problem with a lot of townhomes that I'm running into is they have the living and dining room space combined with no distinction or no separation or anything. And because my dining table is so huge, I mean, my dining room in the house was a nice sized dining room, and obviously dining rooms in the townhomes I'm looking at are not that big, so I do need kind of some defined space for that. And this townhouse does have, it has like a sunken living room or family room, and then the dining area is raised, so there's that degree of separation there. So I could have my dining room table and everything in this area, and then you step down into the living room and stuff like that. And I've already in my mind envisioned putting, like, you know, a half railing or maybe some columns or something to just further define the 2 spaces. But because it's a sunken living room, there's already some separation, so I like that about this. Also, there's an island in the kitchen in this townhouse, and usually townhouses these size, about 1,500 square feet, you don't really see islands in the kitchen, so I'm eager to see how that is. I do like islands. There is no granite countertops, there's no stainless steel appliances, but that's stuff that I can add in, you know, that's fine. And then the carpet upstairs is a mess. It will have to be pulled up and replaced, of course. That's not a huge deal, and of course the walls will have to be painted, but the good thing is when we moved into our current house, I brought 2 5-gallon buckets of that paint, that gray paint that I have all over the house, and the contractor only used 1. So I have a full 5-gallon bucket of that same paint color that I can, you know, take to my next property. So that's not really going to be an extra added cost. Of course the labor will be, but not, you know, for materials. So the paint, the walls will have to be painted if I get, you know, if I go with this property or any property, obviously, because you want to put your own stamp on it. So I'm going to try to show you guys some of that house, and then I will show you guys the progress we made at my house with packing. My house is a mess right now, so please forgive me. It does not look the same as you guys are used to seeing it in my videos, but that's because obviously things are being taken off the walls and put in boxes, and there's just stuff everywhere. But I'll show you guys the progress that we've made thus far, and then I'll vlog a little bit of us packing tonight. It's kind of hard because you're actually trying to pack and I don't have my tripod, so you know, it's hard, but we'll see how much of that I get. And then I'll try to vlog a little bit tomorrow. I have a couple of errands to run, and then like I said, tomorrow's my last day to actually finish everything at the house. And then Sunday, I know I'm probably not gonna vlog because it's gonna be crazy trying to move and everything. So I don't know, we'll see what happens. In case you guys were wondering, my husband has already, it's just me now packing up my stuff and moving. My husband has already packed his stuff and he's already moved all of his stuff, so it's just my stuff left, and we're supposed to go to closing on the house next week. I think it's Wednesday, maybe Thursday, something like that. I thought it was Friday, so I thought I had extra days, but I don't, so I think it's actually Wednesday. So that's another reason why I have to get serious and finish packing up all this stuff, because I have less days than I thought. But I'm not going to stress. Like I said, we've made a lot of progress, and we're going to make some more progress tonight and finish up making progress tomorrow. And then Sunday is the big day. What else? I was thinking about, and this is just me rambling, guys, like I've never done car chats or vlog videos, but I watched them and I like them, so I'm just kind of telling you guys my thoughts, and then you guys can comment below and let me know what you think, you know, because we're a family, and maybe some of you guys have went through this. I don't know what I'm doing. I'm just taking it day by day, basically. But anyway, originally my plan was to go to my parents' house, obviously, and my parents live, like I said, like 7-8 minutes away, and they live in a pretty nice size house. They live in an estate community, so they have the space. It's not like I don't have space, and it's the house that, you know, I think we moved in there my freshman year of high school, so of course I still have a room and, you know, all the other stuff. But anyway, my parents have 4 children, so I am one of 4. I'm the oldest. I have one brother that's a year younger than me, and then I have 2 twin sisters that are 23 or 24. I don't remember. But only 2 of us are there now, so it's not like a completely packed house. I mean, it is, because my parents' house is kind of the fun house of the family, so like my cousins and everybody's just always there. But as far as living there, my brother recently moved out, and then one of my sisters moved to Florida. So it's just the other twin that's there, and now me that's back. And I took one of my sister's rooms, and it has its own bathroom and everything like that. So it's not that I'm uncomfortable or there's not enough space for me. There's plenty of space. My family is happy to have me there. Originally I was going to stay there for a year and then look on the market to see if there was anything that I could buy. But after talking with my realtor, he was telling me that in this area the interest rates for property interest rates are steadily increasing, and he's not lying. So he was just like, you know, if you don't have to wait that long, don't wait that long. So then I was gonna wait 6 months, and then I just got curious. And I don't know about you guys tell me if you understand this, but because I have been living on my own so long, like I really didn't, let's see, so I left undergrad, went straight to law school, and then I came home for like 3 weeks, and then after that I moved in with my husband. At the time he wasn't my husband, he was my boyfriend. And then I moved in with his family, and we saved for our first townhouse, and then in 10 months we bought that house, and then we got married a year after that. So I have not lived at home in years. And so although I'm comfortable there and there's enough space there, it's just something within me that's just wanting my own again, like, because I'm just used to living on my own. So then I started thinking, well, let me just see what's out there, because even if I wait 6 months, the interest rates could rise. And then, as you guys know, interest rates, they have a direct bearing on how much your monthly mortgage is. And just to give you a little background about the DMV area, my husband and I bought the single family that we're in about a little over 2.5 years ago. And that house is about 2,400 square feet. And the townhomes that I'm looking at, they're not even expensive. The mortgage is the same amount as what we're paying in our mortgage for our single family house. And it's only half the square footage. So the interest rates in 2.5 years in this area have definitely went up. So I'm trying to be strategic about purchasing something sooner rather than later, so that I won't get stuck with a huge payment. Because think about it, I mean, both of my husband and I both worked, so obviously, you know, he paid half the bills, I paid half of them. So I went from paying half of my mortgage to now paying the whole thing, basically, because townhomes are going for what we were paying in our mortgage. So I don't want that to keep rising. That's why I'm looking now. If I don't find anything, I'm not going to purchase something that I don't absolutely love and that I don't absolutely believe that I can make it my own and be in love with it. So if I don't find anything, then I just won't buy anything right now, and I'll just have to wait it out. The other option was apartment, and I kind of got that itch a couple of weeks ago, but when I was looking at the pricing, the price of some of the apartments are the same price as the mortgage for these townhomes. You don't get no tax breaks or any tax breaks, and the square footage doesn't even compare. So that would be like a last resort, just if I just had to get out and get my own, because again, I'm fine at my parents' house. It's just, you know, guys, I'm 32. I just, you know, I want to be out on my own, you know. So that's where we are right now. So I'm gonna look at this house, I'm gonna try to show it to you guys, and then I'll see you guys back at my house for more packing. So bye-bye, y'all. So I couldn't record the house because there was no electricity in there. Turns out the property was a foreclosure. It was not listed as a foreclosure, which I don't mind foreclosures, because usually they may take a lot longer to, you know, close or go to settlement. But since I'm at my parents' house, I have all the time in the world. But you can also get them at a really good price most of the time. So, you know, I wasn't really upset about the foreclosure status. But based on the pictures in the listing and what I just saw, you guys, those pictures must have been taken years and years and years ago. That house was in such bad condition. There was no electricity. There was, like, you couldn't even see. I had to use the flashlight on my phone to see, and everything needed to, it was just like really, really bad. I don't know how people just don't take care of their homes when they live in them, or I don't know, maybe they destroy them after they leave. I don't know, but the house was in such bad condition. Like, I would have had to spend thousands upon thousands just to get it up to mediocre status, and it's already not that cheap. So my realtor and I decided that this was just not the property for me. But it was a shame because the layout was perfect, the square footage was nice. It was just in really, really bad. Like, I would have had to probably do a rehab loan on this property. Like, seriously, it was bad. Which, if you don't know what a rehab loan is, basically you purchase the house just like you would purchase it normally, I think. But then you can add in extra money into your loan to fix up the property, like right after. You have to do it within a certain amount of time after settlement, but you can have licensed contractors, or, you know, come in and do work on the property, and then however much you spend on that work can be added to your actual mortgage loan. So that does increase your monthly mortgage payment, but, you know, you're getting all the work done or whatever. And I wasn't sure I wanted to go that route. I really don't want a lot of work. If it's just some cosmetic stuff, paint, carpet, flooring, appliances, that kind of stuff is fine. I was fully prepared to oh, I think I'm covering up the microphone. Yeah, so that's going to be a no-go, because I don't want to essentially spend all of the money that I would make off of my current house on this property, and that property was just not in good. I mean, some of the windows were even boarded up with wood, and in the pictures online it did not look like that. Like I said, those pictures were probably taken years ago, because they need to be ashamed of themselves for trying to dupe people into that. And there was another person who went into the house to view it. I should have known something was up, because there was another person who met their realtor there right before I went in, and they were in there for a long time, and I kept wondering why they never turned on any lights. And then I saw them coming down the stairs at one point, and I saw like a flashlight type thing, maybe from their cell phone. So I should have known, like, it must mean there's no electricity in there, but it just didn't dawn on me. Like, I don't know, I was busy talking to y'all and stuff. But when me and my realtor went in there, the lights didn't work, so we had to use our flashlights on our cell phones, which wasn't a big deal, because a lot of properties, when they are on foreclosure, the water doesn't work, the electricity is off, stuff like that, which is not a big deal. But this house was tore up, y'all. Like, I was just so disappointed. Like, and the sad thing is, it will probably sell for pretty decent. So this is the progress that I have made, or I should say we have made, because I did have help. So coming from the front door, excuse my house, it is a complete mess. This was my formal living room, which I just did that tour recently. So if you would like to see what it used to look like before a couple of days ago, you can watch that video. But basically tonight I want to wrap. I brought some furniture pads off of Amazon, and I have some cling wrap or furniture wrap, whatever you call that, plastic wrap. I want to wrap all this mirrored stuff. I want to wrap my table. That's the dining room. As you can see, most of the stuff has already been packed up. I just have to, and I am taking my chandelier. I'm going to go to Home Depot or Lowe's and buy some flush mount lights to put up in here. And also my family room light, I'm taking that too. But we've already packed up pretty much everything in here. I just have to roll up the rug the way that I did the fur one right there. And then we have to wrap the buffet, the mirror, and my 2 mirror wall sconces, and then also my Z Gallery mosaic panel. I'm probably going to take down the chandeliers tomorrow sometime. That's just a tub of all the painting supplies and stuff that I already hauled for you guys. It never made it out of the tub, honestly. And then we're going to wrap the table. And then I'm going to leave this chandelier here. I don't know why one light has already blown out, but I'm going to leave that chandelier there. I'm taking all of my wall panels from up here, because I paid good money for those. So I'm going to take those, and then I'll probably be able to use them in whatever other property we have. I've already taken, well, I've already got the contractor to take one down, but he's going to come back tomorrow and try to help me. I have to use a hair dryer to get that off. I'm pretty sure the new owners or the buyers don't want my name on the wall. We finished the bathroom last night. I'm going to leave these on the wall for them. They can take them off if they don't like them, but I'm pretty sure they're fine. And so I took everything out of here. And then the laundry room is done. I'm going to leave these wall decals on there because they're not personalized, and they can take them off if they don't like them. I'm going to leave the shelf and all that other stuff. This is just stuff I need to put in a small box, I think. The garage is pretty much done. The foyer table and everything, all that stuff has been gone. We've just been listening to music while we pack. And then this is the kitchen. It looks a mess, but the majority of the kitchen is already in these 4 boxes here. That's just some cleaning stuff that we're going to use after I move out. I do need to empty my season cabinet. And then some of this stuff is just miscellaneous stuff that honestly will probably just get thrown in a box. This is the family room. I never did a family room tour. well, tour. I never did an actual family room tour outside of the Christmas ones or the fall ones because I was waiting to get new tables in here, but obviously there's been a change of plans. So the family room is in these boxes here and in this tub. I am gonna clean wrap the couches, I think, yeah, once my help gets here, and then we're gonna take that TV wall mount thing down, or maybe I'll ask my husband if he's gonna take that. And then I need to remove the curtain rods, and I'm taking this light with me. And then this stuff as well. My fireplace set is coming with me as well. And then, let's see, my basement is unfinished here, so we just have stuff stored in boxes down there, so that'll be easy. It's already boxed up. And then upstairs, you can see I've already emptied that linen closet that I recently finished. I took my wall decor down from those diamond boxes there, and then at the other end of the hall towards the left over here, I had some photo ledges with photos and stuff. I took all that stuff down. I just have to remove the photo ledges. I need to get a power drill. I don't know where I put it. So tonight, we're going to try to wrap. I'm sorry, I'm walking in circles. I'm tired, guys. I just got home from work. I'm just exhausted. But we're gonna try to wrap all this stuff. And also the mirror, those two mirror sconces on the table. And then go into the two guest rooms upstairs, empty out those closets, and then probably the office closet as well. And then I'm gonna call it a night because I'm tired. So I will come back and try to turn the camera on a little bit while we're packing, but honestly, I'm really tired. So I don't know how much of that you'll see. And I don't know if you're gonna see tomorrow. But this video will probably go up sometime on Saturday because I'm exhausted and I'm not gonna post it tonight. But I just wanted to show you guys how far I had gotten. And I did load the dishwasher one final time, so I have to pack the stuff that's in there as well. But I'm not stressing, it's gonna get done. I've made a lot of progress already. So I'll see you guys later. My girlfriend should be pulling up any second now, and I need to get to packing before I fall asleep. So I'll see you later. Bye.